Welcome to Recap Diary. Here is the recap of the movie Jurassic World Dominion, released in 2022. In the opening scene of the movie, a group of fishermen finds themselves in peril on the high seas as they are suddenly attacked by a mosasaur. This enormous beast emerges from the depths, swallowing their ship whole, causing the crew to plummet into the ocean. This harrowing encounter sets the stage for a world transformed by de-extinct dinosaurs. 4 years after the catastrophic volcanic eruption on Isla Nublar, resulting in the release of dinosaurs into the world. These creatures, once confined to the island, now roam freely, wreaking havoc on ecosystems. Amid global efforts to control the invasive species, Biosyn Genetics establishes a dinosaur preserve nestled in the Dolomite Mountains of Italy. Here, they conduct genomics research, ostensibly aiming to harness groundbreaking pharmacological and agronomic applications from these prehistoric creatures. As dinosaurs become an integral part of life on the mainland, tensions rise. The Mosasaurus, in particular, is seen wreaking havoc by pulling a fishing boat under with its mighty jaws as it snatches a cage of fish. Numerous human casualties occur due to dinosaur-related incidents, sparking a divisive debate. While some advocate for the extermination of these prehistoric animals, others exploit the black market, capturing and illegally trading them. In response to the crisis, the government places the reins in the hands of Biosyn Genetics, led by Lewis. However, rumors swirl about the existence of a human clone, allegedly created by scientists within the company. This clone has been missing since the destruction of Jurassic World and bears a genetic identity identical to Charlotte Lockwood, the late daughter of Benjamin Lockwood, co-founder of Jurassic Park. Meanwhile, in a facility located in Nevada, Claire, a former Isla Nublar employee, is on a mission to rescue dinosaurs being traded on the illegal market. Alongside her friend, they uncover the grim conditions these animals endure. In one warehouse, they discover a Triceratops isolated from the others, on the brink of death. Claire decides to free it, realizing that reporting the existence of this place to the authorities would take too long, and the baby Triceratops might not survive. With the help of Franklin, they load the young dinosaur into a van and make their escape. Their getaway, however, is far from smooth. Security guards pursue them, forcing Claire to take the wheel. A dramatic chase ensues, involving 2 pickup trucks and a herd of Triceratops that inadvertently comes to their aid. Thankfully, the dinosaurs help eliminate the pursuers, allowing the trio to escape and lose their tail. Franklin and Zia, Claire's companions, express their reluctance to continue this perilous work, opting for safer employment opportunities. In a remote snowy region of Nevada, Owen Grady is shepherding a herd of Parasaurolophus to safety when one becomes separated. Owen uses his skills to secure the lone dinosaur to a tree trunk and gradually earns its trust, reuniting it with the herd. In this same wilderness, Maisie Lockwood lives in hiding, venturing out occasionally on her bicycle despite the inherent risks. Following her grandfather's passing, Claire takes on the role of protecting Maisie, keeping her hidden from the world, in the belief that it's the only way to ensure her safety. However, Maisie yearns for freedom and grapples with her identity as a clone, causing tension between her and her guardians. Moments later, mercenaries led by Rain Delacourt target Maisie in the woods. Not far from the cabin, Blue, the raptor, has reproduced a new offspring asexually. Together, they go hunting, with Blue aiding her young, Beta, in fending off other dinosaurs competing for their prey. Elsewhere, in Texas, 2 children find themselves pursued by a massive swarm of locusts, linked to a peculiar incident. Ellie had already received an invitation from Ian, and despite initial reservations, Alan ultimately agrees to join their mission. Meanwhile, Blue and Beta encounter Owen, Claire, and Maisie near their cabin, revealing Blue's role as a mother. The mercenaries make their move, capturing Beta and Maisie. Owen, witnessing their abduction, urges Claire to take action. Claire contacts Franklin, now working for the CIA, for assistance. He provides them with vital information about Delacourt and directs them to Owen's former colleague, Barry Sembine, who can help track down Maisie and Beta. Alan and Ellie reach the sanctuary and meet Ramsey Cole, Biosyn's head of communications. He introduces them to Dodgson, who promises revolutionary and groundbreaking developments. Alan and Ellie attend the lecture by Ian, who discreetly informs Ellie of Biosyn's sinister scheme involving the locusts. Dodgson, in a separate meeting, confers with Dr. Henry Wu, who has grown remorseful for his past actions in supporting these experiments. Wu acknowledges the alarming growth rate of the locusts. In Malta, an associate of Dodgson's, Sonoya Santos, informs him that Maisie and Beta have been transported separately to Biosyn headquarters. Owen and Claire, with Barry's guidance, navigate the treacherous black market dinosaur trade, encountering animals being sold, exploited, or forced into combat. Claire crosses paths with Kayla Watts, a pilot involved in the illicit trade, who warns her about the dangerous underworld but ultimately agrees to help locate Maisie. In the midst of their efforts, Owen and Barry observe Delacourt's meeting with Santos, involving the smuggling of Ectroceraptors. Confrontations ensue, leading to Owen's demand for information on Maisie and Beta from Delacourt. Delacourt, cornered, reveals Santos' name before meeting a gruesome fate at the jaws of dinosaurs in the fighting arena. Claire faces off against Santos, discovering that Maisie is en route to Biosyn. Santos recounts her escape from a loose dinosaur before joining forces with Kayla. Barry manages to apprehend Santos, although she delivers a final blow by having one of her dinosaurs attack Owen, who is racing on a motorcycle to catch up with Claire and Kayla. Owen's resourcefulness prevails as he boards Kayla's plane, using the motorcycle to thwart the pursuing dinosaur's attempt to board as well. Maisie arrives at Biosyn HQ and encounters Dr. Wu, who reveals the shocking truth. She is not a clone of Charlotte, but her biological daughter, created through asexual reproduction, just like Beta. Maisie watches footage of Charlotte during pregnancy, witnessing her mother's struggle with a disease. Charlotte had altered Maisie's DNA to eliminate any trace of the illness. Wu hopes to use Maisie's unique genetic makeup to reverse the locust outbreak by altering their DNA. Alan and Ellie infiltrate the locust containment facility, seeking a DNA sample. At the same time, Maisie attempts to escape with Beta. Dodgson raises the alarm, prompting a swarm of locusts to converge on Alan and Ellie. Nevertheless, they manage to escape and reunite with Maisie, who recognizes them. Ramsay, critical of Biosyn's ethics, assists them by sending them away on a monorail to safety. Ellie shares her memories of Charlotte as a brilliant and compassionate person, deepening the bond with Maisie. Kayla's plane is attacked in midair by a real Quetzalcoatlus, forcing Claire to eject and land in the trees. Owen and Kayla crash into an ice-covered lake, embarking on a perilous journey to reach Claire. They are pursued by another dinosaur across the frozen expanse but manage to reach her just in time. Claire descends from the tree and must stealthily evade a Pyroraptor stalking her through the forest, intertwined with Smurfette's distinctive hair. Owen and Kayla hide as the T-Rex emerges, but a larger predator, Giganotosaurus, intervenes, diverting the T-Rex's attention. Together, they reach Claire. Meanwhile, Alan, Ellie, and Maisie navigate caverns filled with hostile dinosaurs, eventually emerging into the open. Ian confronts Dodgson for his actions, resulting in his termination. Ian collaborates with Ramsay to reunite with his friends, and together, they free them from their enclosure as the dinosaurs wreak havoc. Dodgson resorts to setting the Locust Lab ablaze in a desperate attempt to destroy evidence. As the burning locusts escape, Alan, Ellie, Ian, and Maisie attempt to evade a massive dinosaur in a van, but end up tumbling down a hill. Fortunately, they land near Owen, Claire, and Kayla, reuniting the groups and giving the heroes a chance to hatch an escape plan. As Biosyn's facilities crumble in flames, employees flee for their lives. Dodgson, determined to safeguard his work, attempts to escape via the monorail but encounters Dilophosaurus, which ultimately becomes his demise. Beta is found by the heroes and sedated for safe transport. They also encounter Wu, who has discovered a way to alter the locusts' DNA to halt their spread. Just as they prepare to depart, the Giganotosaurus reappears but becomes embroiled in a fierce battle with the T-Rex and a Therizinosaurus. The humans wisely choose to flee, allowing the dinosaurs to resolve their differences. Following their escape, Alan and Ellie rekindle their romance, later heading to Washington, D.C., to testify against Biosyn. Wu's successful work stops the locust infestation, bringing relief to the world. Owen, Claire, and Maisie return home, reuniting Beta with Blue. Blue shares a poignant moment with Owen before retreating into the forest. Charlotte reflects on humanity's gradual adaptation and coexistence with the dinosaurs now on the mainland, hopeful that mankind will continue to learn to share their world with these ancient creatures. And that's the end of this recap. Make sure to subscribe, share, and comment. Remember, your engagement and support keep us motivated. See you in the next one.